This is Jerk. Jerk is a nice enough guy. Like most university students, he gets his work done and gets decent grades. Also, like most university students, at the end of the week, Jerk enjoys a good old party. Humans' love for partying and drinking has been around since the beginning of time, and Jerk is no exception to this. Jerk loves to party. It allows him to let loose, unwind, meet new people, dance, listen to music, and play new games. All of Jerk's friends enjoy to party and drink. Jerk started off partying in a healthy manner. He could control his drinking, chat to girls, and have a good time. However, over time, he became numb to it. Parties became the same thing week in and week out and began to do nothing for him. He then became more reliant on alcohol to have fun. Much like the approval Jerk gets from the people he meets at parties, he also loves the approval he gets from social media. Jerk follows loads of party accounts that glorify doing idiotic things whilst under the influence. These accounts have millions of followers, and each post gets hundreds of thousands of likes. So Jerk thinks it's cool to get absolutely hammered and risk his life doing silly things.
He's not doing that. Yes! Yes!
Two, one, yeah!
No, too easy. Fuck it.
What Jerk does not realize is the effect drinking is having on his life. His schoolwork is fine, he gets good grades, and he thinks because he only drinks on the weekends, he does not have an alcohol problem. However, when he does drink, he tends to binge drink. Binge drinking is having 4 or more drinks in the space of 2 hours. Binge drinking has many risks attached to it, including damages to your health, safety risks while under the influence, and a lack of control. 1 in 4 male students and 1 in 5 females reported binge drinking 5 or more drinks in the past month. More than half of the alcohol consumed in Canada is beer, the most popular alcoholic drink. Next are liquor at 26% and wine at 21%. Canadians spend about $12.4 billion a year on alcohol, and about 10% of Canadians are dependent on alcohol at some time in their life. 40% of violent crimes occur under the influence of alcohol. Alcohol is a double-edged sword. What makes alcohol appealing is also what makes it dangerous. Lack of inhibitions can give you the confidence to talk to the girl you like, try a new dance move. However, it can also give you the fearlessness to make reckless decisions that you will regret the next day or for the rest of your life. Different people react differently to alcohol. Some people are happy, some people are clumsy, and some people can get angry and upset. Also, the mood you were in that day can affect how you can react to being drunk. The health and safety risks of binge drinking. The lack of control of your body and your movements, as well as your words, is also a scary concept. When you're drunk, you don't really know what people think of you, and this can be a good and a bad thing. You can come across as rude and obnoxious. Nobody truly likes the drunk guy at the party. Also, many people use being drunk as an excuse for ignorant behavior in a lot of social situations. Many people will do something silly at a party, like break a glass or something, and the next day say, "Oh, I was drunk, it wasn't really my fault." And this happens quite often. This can work in small social scenarios, however, When it comes to committing criminal offenses or other major acts, being drunk is never an excuse. Waking up in a cell with a criminal record and no recollection is a scary thought, and you don't want that to happen to you. College students like Jerk often moan and complain about the police. Police often seen as party poopers, and generally many college students have a bad idea about them. Police shut down parties on campus and put many students every weekend in the drunk tank. Students like Jerk, however, fail to look at the police through the right perspective and can be very disrespectful and unappreciative of their work. When parties are shut down, there are usually good reasons behind this. Parties can be too loud and keep neighbors up all night. Fun should not be at the expense of others. Yes, the police killed your fun, however, you are killing the neighborhood's fun by having the party in the first place. These people are respectable community members who live there all year long. They should not have to put up with the lost sleep just because some college kids think it's their right to party. Police are just doing their job, keeping the community safe. Without the police, what would we do? The society would be complete anarchy. It would be like the movie The Purge. Who is the first people you call when you're in trouble? The police. So the next time you're mad at an officer because they killed your fun, look at it through their perspective and maybe reevaluate what your idea of fun is. Don't be a jerk. I was once the same as Jerk. My weekends consisted of partying and binge drinking. I didn't think I had a problem. My grades were fine, I felt decently healthy, and nothing ever bad had happened to me while I was drinking, really. Until one day, I got way too drunk and made the biggest mistake of my life. I woke up in a cell with little to no recollection of what had happened the night before. I was told I had assaulted an officer whilst under the influence, and didn't restorative justice allow me to overcome these issues and find the deeper meaning behind why I behaved that way. I got really lucky. I could have had a criminal charge and been stuck with a mediocre job and something that would haunt me for the rest of my life. I have learned from my mistake and have improved as a person through this process. I've been sober for nearly 4 months now and was able to quit cigarettes through this process. I would like others to learn from my mistakes. It's not cool to be the drunkest and most ignorant person at a party. Know your limits, have fun, and be respectful. It's important to know how your actions affect not only you, but others. It's possible to drink responsibly. However, not everyone can. So if you're one of those people who finds that they lose control, maybe consider giving it up. Have fun and don't be a jerk.